probably take me 10 years. With my work schedule, the way I research things, the way I process things, it would take me a long time. We can make 3 exit, 4 exit if we really wanted to. It's just a really good baseline to have with all the contracts that the business already acquired. You'll be pushed, you'll feel uncomfortable. It's not about being comfortable at this moment. You want to kind of push yourself to be better. Struggle with knowing where to start. I did not know where to start on how to acquire a business. I was looking, but since I didn't know where to start, I didn't know where to look. That was the biggest struggle before starting your program, not knowing where to look. I thought businesses were just handed down through generations and generations and no one can buy them. And yeah, I was wrong about that. Honestly, you seemed just like a normal guy who wasn't going off a script. It was more so like genuine, like interest in helping people, and I saw that in your Instagram ads, so that's why I reached out. The fact that we had a couple Zoom calls before we even talked about business, and within those Zoom calls you asked me my why, like why do I want to do this, and you were really adamant about, hey, what's going on, what's your life goals, who are you doing this for, and who's your why, or what is your why. So you made it very personable, and that made me choose this program over other programs. It wasn't like talking to a robot. It was like you were actually doing your research on me in order to find out what's going to motivate me to want to do this, go through this process. The workload, it did surprise me. And it surprised me that I didn't know a lot of things about, starting a business. And I didn't know that we had to do this, that, and then go back to this. And I just thought it was, hey, you got money, you got some experience, or maybe you know someone with experience and you just, place your bid. But there's a lot more that goes into it, as far as being in depth about pursuing a business and actually putting a bid into, acquire it. The win that I'm most proud of is getting my LOI accepted by the security company in Charleston. It's been a good amount of time and I've taken some losses, but I've learned from them. And yeah, another win would be like just knowing how motivated you are to actually help people. I took some losses and you were there. You actually helped me get out of them and guided me to this business that we're going after in South Carolina. And you're like pushing. You're putting like, hey, let's go. Let's do this. Let's make it happen. And you're contacting the right people. You're contacting me, keeping me in the loop. And taking the losses was hard, but like actually getting some wins out of it, getting like my LOI accepted, like I said, being able to talk to lenders, being able to talk to brokers, like those are all wins. Probably take me 10 years. With my work schedule, the way I research things, the way I process things, it would take me a long time without the wealth of knowledge that, that your business provides for me and for everyone else. So, and the connections, right? Like you have a bunch of connections in different states, different regions of the United States. So it's definitely beneficial to have this program and this team working beside you. I would say just that. And then, always remembering my why from the beginning, even though you might not ask that, throughout the process. It's just like, hey, this is what our foundation is built off of your why. And then all the rest comes after that, depending on the tenacity that you're willing to work for your why. It's definitely more expensive than businesses we were looking at before as far as purchase price. I believe a win in this situation would be to get it and expand with my expertise, because it is surveillance. And since I have a law enforcement background, I can implement other types of patrol that can expand the business and just see growth. So it's not a ceiling. There's no ceiling that I see for this business as of right now. I believe I can, with your help, we can make, like you said, 3 exit, 4 exit if we really wanted to. It's just a really good baseline to have with all the contracts that the business already acquired with the Charleston area, the Charleston school district. Those are a lot of the wins, and just knowing that the owner is motivated. We kind of have the same interests as far as health and fitness, so it makes it more personable. It's actually showing me things about myself that I didn't know. Like a lot of times, especially growing up in school, if I didn't get something, I would just give it up. If I wasn't successful right away, I would give it up. But with my why being my son, like this is something I really want to do in order to grind now and then spend more time with him later, then it is what it is. So I've been pushed to limits as far as, paperwork and getting this together and doing that and figuring out stuff that involves lenders and things like that I'm not used to. But my why keeps me there. My why keeps me going. And with your help, it helps me as well, because some things I might not know, or some type of jargon or language or whatever, and I run it by you and you explain it like in the layman's terms so I can understand. So yeah, I would say that you just got to do it and have faith in the team. That's it. If you just have to do it and have faith in your team, and you'll be pushed. You'll feel uncomfortable, but It's not about being comfortable at this moment. You want to kind of push yourself to be better and to try different things, and you just got to have faith in order to do it. So I would just tell them to, throw your chips in and go after it, and you have a good team supporting you, no matter what emotion comes out of a win or a loss.